Hello everybody, it's me, Spreadercat, with another video. Today we are going to be looking at the kitbash that I made of a T40 or M9 gun motor carriage. So I started working on this project back in, I think, March of 2022. So this kit has been slowly worked on for the past 3 years. Yeah, so I'll give you a quick spin around of the stuff. You can kind of see there's a gap here because this upper hole is removable right there. I'll kind of go into the little like stuff because the stuff later, because I'm gonna be a little slideshow presentation of the construction because I took pictures and that is very fun because pictures are cool. So let me get into that right now. Okay, so here is the original Tester's M3 Lee kit that I got. It cost like $15. As you can see, the lower hole was completely inaccurate, so I was gonna ditch that later. So here's me cutting out the roof, as you can see in the bottom right, actually, and some lines marking out where I want to cut the stuff, and some pieces in the background. So here is me shaping the hole, extending stuff where the threads are missing. I think the gray part comes from a stug. Here's me shaping the walls again. You can kind of see the T40 in the background from one of the tanks. So here is me adding some rivets from a Tamiya M3 Lee kit that I had in my storage. It was missing some of its parts, so I couldn't make a video on it. So yeah, here is me doing the roof. And me cutting out the little wedge from that other piece there. Here's me doing the rivet, what's it called, frame? Yeah, the rivet frame. And there's the rivets being added to there. So it's pretty cool. So this next picture, that's me trying to create my own interior details. It didn't really work out, so I'm gonna need to, so I tried that. So I got the M7 pre-skip, and then there's me doing, fitting the lower hole. So there's me replacing the lower hole. There's me adding a gun, another picture of that. There's a kind of interior shot. So here, the two gun shields weren't the same size, so I had to fabricate my own left side. I don't know. So yeah, there's me adding the gun shields on, test fitting. So here's me of initial painting. Kind of see the pre-shading. It's pretty cool. There's the dash that I painted, pretty nice looking. There's me adding suspension. Here's the other side of the suspension. Kind of missing the middle one because some paint was still drying. So there's me adding the decals. The decals are in the earlier photo, but yeah, I kind of forgot to mention that. But yeah, there's a little back picture of that. And here is the another painted interior picture. So yeah. Okay, so I had to move inside. There was a guy mowing his lawn. It was kind of loud. So yeah, I hope you enjoy those pretty pictures and the process of me making this together. So let's go into more detail of just like kind of looking at what I've done to this kit. So you can kind of see the dust coat that I've done. It was just like, I think, wet blending. It was just some, not enamel, it was acrylics, what's it called? Vallejo acrylics, yeah. Use some Vallejo acrylics, like kind of brown looking mud stuff. And then I just like thinned it out with water and applied them kind of just liberally everywhere. I did some little speckling with paintbrush and bristles. There's that. Like I said, so the suspension, it kind of functions. I know this is not really how the suspension on HVSS. Yeah, it's VVSS because it's a vertical volute spring suspension. There we go. So yeah, I know the hinges kind of supposed to be right there, but this is kind of like how the Academy fakes their suspension. So yeah, the tracks can in fact move. Pretty cool. The gun can elevate back and forth, go side to side. The plate right there kind of presses against there, so it's not the best. The gun, cool thing, it can in fact recoil. So if I do that and pull it, gun recoils, pretty cool. It goes boom, some of the shells that I did. I don't know why there's a red on there, but pretty cool. Yeah, you can see the dash that I showed in the slideshow. Yep. Here is the engine deck. You kind of see I had some over painting right there. I'll probably fix that later. You can kind of see the scar of where the in-molded tow cable and tools were. You can kind of see right there, there's all that, right there, around there. So yeah, so all these bolts I took, since I had to sand all this off, all these bolts are replacements from the engine deck of the M7 Priest. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so also these the gas, oil, petrol, like refilling stuff. I don't know why this one is shaped like that. It would probably damage the model to replace it right now, so I don't really want to do that. Yeah, there's some, you can see the defects of the testers, M3 molding. It's not the greatest kit. Probably showing, yeah, there's a little divot there. So yeah. Yeah, so the reason there's a gap there is because this upper hole is actually removable. If I pull on this, like that, and do that, you can kind of get a better look at the inside here. There's some seats, you kind of see some of the photo edge chipping. I don't know. See if we can get a better, yeah, there we go. It's more of the rivets. There is some random canister that I saw right there. I have no idea what it is. I added it because it looks cool. And so yeah, here is the exhaust. And this is the little clipping system that I added to keep the upper hole in place so it doesn't fall off. So basically there's a ridge that I added there. And there's a little lip to this thing made out of, I think, tow cable sprue or something. So the lip goes over the ridge and it bends this white styrene plate back a little bit. And then after it passes the ridge, the plate goes back in place and the little ridge there, it keeps it in place. So pretty cool. Yeah, there's some Garins right there that came with the M7 Priest kit. It's pretty cool. Now looking at the thing, here we have ammunition, a little fire hydrant, got some chipping kind of on the scraping of the thing going back and forth like that. It's pretty cool. There's the details with the gears and elevation. I don't know, there's some other elevation. I don't know if you can kind of see it. Yeah, you can't really see that, but it's pretty cool. The dash again, there's the driver's seat. I'm pretty sure the leather is supposed to be black. I did not know that at the time, so I made it brown. I will not be fixing that because I do not really care. Here you can kind of see the 50 cal boxes that I added down there, some machine gun bullets. I was thinking of adding a 50 cal mount, like maybe like right here or in the back somewhere, but I feel like that would take away from the look of it, like the kind of iconic look of the T40 or M9. So I removed that. Yeah. Here's the front. That's pretty cool. You can see the towing eyelets, and there's that. So I hope you enjoyed this review video, and I don't know if I'm gonna be doing another thing like it because I don't really have any kit bashes that I want to do in the future. I'll probably think of something I want that doesn't exist because yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.